Okay, everyone, this is Stallion Stuff. Got the axles done. I had some binding going one way or the other, but it's gone now. Might just be the gears setting, but this way's a little chattery than this way. That's the rear, of course. It's pretty self-explanatory. I did have an issue here. It's showing to put that in there now. And then when you get up here, you know, there's a bearing that goes, you know, looks like it goes on there and it goes in there. So that's first. Then you do this one second. But I didn't have these bearings. I didn't have any extra bearings. So I paid attention, there wasn't a bearing there, like this bearing. So this right here, you don't do. And I did get on Harley Designs YouTube channel. He had a live video building one of these, and yeah, there is no bearing that goes in here before you put that axle in there. So just make sure you don't get that messed up. Make sure this is orientated right. Well, you got that. Otherwise, if you flip this, it won't mesh right. And this is the rear, and here's the front. I didn't put a lot of torque on these. In fact, you know, the front bound up. It seemed like it was bindy a little bit, so I did loosen these up a little bit. Which would be these screws right here. I did loosen them up, and I put a shit ton of grease on these. I'd rather make sure they're really greased than under grease, and if I got to go get more grease, I would. I just put a little thread lock on these. It's red. I wasn't thrilled about the red. I should have went up and got blue, but they shipped it with red, so they clearly want it to be red there. And the same with here. It is red. Other than that, that's the only issues I had. Right at an hour and a half. And I know that because I'm watching the Reacher series on Prime, and let's see, I'm 34 minutes into the second episode, and I've had a break time or two in there. So anyway, I hope this helps anybody that's having any issues with the straight axle kit. I do have a GoPro, but I don't want to get it set up. It's just easier to do this stuff here on the iPhone, and if there's mistakes, there's mistakes. So be it. I'm not going to edit anything, because quite honestly, I don't want to get my MacBook down here in the basement and drop it or something. So the next thing is the chassis build, and then once I get into this section, I'll be using the stuff I bought. I haven't soldered the connector for my motor yet. I'm going with the I believe they call them XT60s. So anyway, the book is really nice. The instruction book's really nice. I like how they list the part number here. I actually wrote it's 8 tooth and then 32, 8 and 30, but it's right there in the part number, 8 and 30. So that's kind of cool. And it is the same part number for the front axle as well. So that's the gear ratio on the pinion. Anyway, that's it, y'all, and y'all know what to do if you like it. Take it easy.